And now, Suspense. Your host is Autolite, and this is Rex Marshall speaking for the Autolite family. You know, Autolite serves around the world, wherever men travel, and that's why the Autolite family is worldwide. It numbers among its members the greatest names in the automotive industry who use Autolite products as original equipment. Then there are some 30,000 men and women in Autolite plants in the United States, Canada, and many foreign countries, as well as the thousands of Autolite dealers, distributors, and authorized Autolite service stations who make Autolite products and authorized Autolite service available to car, truck, tractor, airplane, and boat owners everywhere. Tonight, we have the privilege of saluting a distinguished member of the Autolite family, the Plymouth division of Chrysler Corporation. Later on, we'll hear from Plymouth's president, Mr. John P. Mansfield. And now, Suspense.
Bill? I was afraid you wouldn't call. Listen, Bill, how soon can you get up here? No, Bill, it isn't business, but it can't keep until tomorrow. I've got to talk to you tonight. Okay, Bill, I'll wait. How can I tell him what's happened? How can I ask him to believe what I can't believe myself? It began 3 nights ago. 3 nights ago. Work early, as I usually did. A habit I'd fallen into a long time ago, when there was a reason for getting home. When Mary was alive. Funny when you think about it, how a habit persists even when there's no longer any reason for the action. My only plan for the evening was to get through it somehow. I went home now, not because I wanted to, but because there was no place else to go. But it took all my courage every night to open the door of the apartment, to open it to all that emptiness. Oh, sorry.
No, thanks. Think I'll call it a night.
That was the first night. The next 2 nights were just the same. No matter where I went, they followed. They never did anything, never said anything. They just watched and waited. Watched and waited.
Hold on. Hi, Bill.
I made as fast as I could.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to you, Bill.
Sure. Just let me make one call first.
Sure.
How'd you make out with McNamara?
What?
I said, how'd you make out with McNamara?
Oh, I didn't call him.
Why not?
Just slipped my mind.
Oh, look, Don. I think maybe we better have that talk.
Got a light, Bill?
Yeah, sure. I've gone along with you just about as far as I intend to, Don.
I'm sorry about McNamara, Bill.
The only thing you're sorry for is yourself. It's about time you snapped out of it. How much longer are you going to go on like this?
I don't know.
Now, look, Don, you're not the only man in the world whose wife died. There are plenty others. It's all happened, and there's nothing can change that.
No, nothing can change that.
Well, I've avoided talking about this as long as I could, but I can't run this office alone, Don, and that's exactly what I've been doing for the last 6 months.
You've been very patient, Bill. I appreciate it.
Look, Don, nobody knows better than I do that Mary was pretty special. But she's gone. You've got to face it. You can't just lie down and die. I know that sounds pretty brutal, but, well, somebody's got to say it to you.
It's all very simple when you're not involved. I didn't get you here to talk about Mary.
I'm sorry, Don. What's on your mind?
I'm being followed.
You're being what?
That's what I've been trying to tell you, Bill. I'm being followed. The same 2 men have been following me the last 3 days.
But for what?
I don't know.
Oh, now, look, Don.
It's not my imagination.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Go to the police.
I think it's the police who are following me.
Oh, it's a lot of nonsense. Why would they?
I don't know. Maybe they still think I'm responsible for Mary's death. They questioned me enough at the time.
Don, nobody saw Mary fall from that window. They questioned you because they had to be sure it was an accident.
Yeah, they said they were sure, but why did they start it all over again?
Why not ask him? Don, you're not afraid to ask him, are you?
Take a seat, Mr. Ashley. You just calm down. Maybe we can get somewhere.
Calm down. Why should I? How many times does a man have to prove he's innocent before you leave him alone?
Why is it that nobody likes the police? I suppose you tell me what it is we're supposed to be doing.
You know as well as I do. Your men have been following me for the past 3 days.
Is that a fact?
I want to know why you've reopened the case. Why are you having me followed?
We aren't, Mr. Ashley. If we were, you wouldn't even know about it.
It must be you. No one else has any reason to? No one.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, sure. Well, maybe you're mistaken. Maybe nobody is.
Tell you, I saw them not once but a dozen times. They won't let me alone.
Okay, in that case, they must be outside. They must have followed you here. Let's go out and have a look at them.
Well, not out there.
Oh,
But for some reason, they didn't follow me tonight.
I see. Well, I'll tell you what you do, Mr. Ashley. As soon as you see one of them, you let me know, and I'll put a man on it.
You don't believe me, do you?
Sure. But just the same, if you'll take my advice, you'll stop brooding about this. Because let me tell you something. If I didn't know all the facts in your wife's case, if I didn't know that you were innocent, I'd be mighty tempted to reopen the case. Sorry.
Good night.
Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe no one's followed. I saw them, I tell you.
Now, look, Tom, are you sure you're not...
It's not my imagination. I saw them. If you saw them, they must be outside. They must have followed you here.
You looking for me?
No.
And why are you following me?
Nobody's following you.
Now,
bud.
wait a minute.
Now, beat it, mister.
Mr. Gordon? Hey, Mr. Gordon. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ashley. I thought you were Mr. Gordon. I'll get your mail. There you are.
Thanks.
Say, Mr. Gordon, you forgot to leave a forwarding address.
There's no forwarding address, Joe. Thanks just the same. What'd you do that for? Why'd you let them kill me?
We'll return to our suspense story in just a moment. Right now, it's a real pleasure to introduce Mr. John P. Mansfield, President of the Plymouth Division of Chrysler Corporation.
Thank you. You know, people are really interested in cars. So much that a completely new one like the 53 Plymouth has everybody talking. We literally started from scratch and came up with a whole new concept of design, true balance. The 53 Plymouth is designed directly around the man at the wheel. Could be anybody. We've made sure he sees where he's going through a big one-piece curved windshield.
Plymouth's better visibility is an all-round proposition. Deeper, wider side windows and huge wraparound rear window for Plymouth Control Tower visibility. Plymouth 453 is a new kind of low-priced car. New from the wheels up, beautifully styled throughout.
Next, how about comfort and roominess?
New seat location allows full-depth seat springs throughout the whole cushion, which most cars don't have. And over 8 inches more room to spread out in. Plenty of leg room, too. And, Pop, you're going to like the new Plymouth trunk, a real whopper, nearly a third larger, fine for big luggage. And the hinges are out of the way, won't scuff your bags. Say, isn't that rear deck handsome?
Yes, people agree that it's a beauty from all angles. But the big question about any car is, how does she ride?
Plymouth's True Balance gives sure-footed roadability, the miracle ride of the low-priced field. Oh, you'll see the bumps coming, but the shock never reaches you in a Plymouth. Truly balanced ride helps make the Plymouth rear seat the comfiest ever built. And no more hunching forward to see out.
Yes, the new Plymouth is a great advance in car value at no advance in price. The Autolite people play an important part in making Plymouth a great car. Autolite has supplied us with top quality equipment for 25 years. Well, time's nearly up. But here's one more feature on the Plymouth you won't find on any other car.
Two-door cars can be a problem, but not the new 53 Plymouth with its new 1/3, 2/3 divided seat. Standard in all two-door models of the beautiful new Plymouth 453.
Thank you, Mr. Mansfield. The Autolite family would like to express to you and to the Plymouth division of Chrysler Corporation our sincere appreciation for our many years of close association with Plymouth and Plymouth dealers everywhere. And now, Act 2 of The Quarry, starring Jeffrey Lynn.
It does concern me.
I know you think I ought to be grateful to you for saving my life. Well, I'm not. Because you haven't.
You're alive, aren't you?
Take a look at that window.
What for?
Just take a look.
You're right. Those are the men that have been following me for the past 3 days. Who are they?
Why should they follow you?
I don't know. Unless they mistook me for you. We dress alike. About the same height and build, living in the same hotel. Who are they?
They're professional killers. We don't look much alike.
All dead men look alike.
What?
If you haven't any hope, you're dead.
Hope? What do you get hoping? There's nothing you can do.
There's always something you can do. You can find a way out.
No. Listen. I was a witness to a gang killing a few months ago in Philadelphia, where I live. I recognized the killer, a big-shot racketeer. A few days ago, they brought him before the grand jury for indictment. But the DA didn't have a case without my testimony.
You didn't testify?
No, I didn't testify. One of the gang told me if I got out of town and shut up, my wife would be safe and they'd leave me alone.
And now the hearing's over, is that it?
Yeah. He was released. They couldn't risk killing me when the hearing was on, but now there's no risk. Can't let them get away with it. I've got to, I told you, so they'll let my wife alone. They'll come after your wife, too, just as surely as they came after you. Unless we stop them. Why not call the police up here, get your testimony down on paper? Then it'll be too late for them to kill you. The damage will be done. You'll both be safe. Will you call the police? You do it. Hello? Hello? Joe? Who is this?
You wanted something, Gordon?
One of them's on the phone downstairs.
They may be on their way up here. I told you you couldn't do anything. Wait a minute, you can't go out there. They mistook me for you once before, didn't they?
You crazy? You'll get yourself killed.
What do you expect me to do? Pretend nothing's happening? Just run away from it? I've run away from everything for too long now. Now listen, I'm going out there and make sure they follow me. They won't do anything unless they find me alone. So I'll head for the subway at the corner, then you call the police.
Drink, you and I. Just a minute now, look. One little bit of a little drink. Just a sweet little drink. What do you think?
How dare you! Did you see that? Why, some people have all the nerve. Oh. No, that's not the man. Here's the man. He's the one who tried to pick me up.
Hand over that gun, sir. The only other gun is down there.
All right, what goes? I got nothing to say.
They tried to kill me, officer. The gangsters. They weren't really after me. They were out to get a guy named Gordon.
Say that you can do your talking at headquarters.
Come on, thing, officer. My friend Gordon is going to do most of the talking. He's got plenty to say.
All right, come on. Get going. Stand back.
We should have been a dead man 3 days ago, Bud.
You know something? 3 days ago, I was.
All right, come on.
So we come to the end of another story of suspense brought to you by the Autolite family. Tonight we had the privilege of saluting a distinguished member of our family, the Plymouth Division of Chrysler Corporation. We are happy to have had as our special guest Plymouth's president, Mr. John P. Mansfield, and to hear about the new Plymouth for 1953. And now this is Rex Marshall speaking for the Autolite family, inviting you and your family to join us again next week for another story of suspense. Next week, our story will be They Haven't Killed Me Yet. A story well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tuesday Night Chills, Danger on the CBS television network.